afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Jane's Medieval Kitchen. It's a bit blustery here today and a little bit overcast. We've lost our lovely sunshine. But it's lovely to see you all. Thank you for joining us today. I'm just going to pop that pan on there ready. Now, what we're going to do today is we're going to make a rabbit stew. So what I've got here, I've already taken the rabbit all off the bone and chopped it up into bite-sized pieces. So that's the first thing that we're going to pop into the pan. So I'm just going to leave that just for a moment, just to warm up a little bit. And then we've got our vegetables here. Now, Lexi's going to tell you what vegetables we've got here today.
So we've got carrots, lettuce.
No, cabbage.
Cabbage. Carrots and cabbage, and we've got onions and
Parsnips.
parsnips.
Now, you can use any combination of vegetables, and this today, the stew that I'm going to make today would be for a poorer person's stew. So it would be basically a pottage with meat. So the rabbit would have been caught fresh. So you could add any vegetables, any combination of vegetables, whatever you have available, and whatever you can grow in your garden, really. So the first one, we're just going to pop the meat in just so we can brown this off a little bit. Good hot fire going here today. That's browning that off nicely already. Now I've got the kidneys in there as well that I've added today, so it's a bit of a mishmash. You can pretty much put everything in there. Cook that. So now to add that, we're going to add some of the vegetables. So I'm just going to start with the onions and get those stirred in first. Really good fire going, hot fire here today. So we've got this is cooking really nice and quickly. Smell, you can really smell it already cooking. Right, which should we put in next, Lexi?
I think we should
Just
put
add a little
the
bit
carrots
more.
in.
Carrots in next? Okay,
Yeah.
let's put the carrots in next then.
Try not to get any of the other vegetables
I'll
in.
try not to.
When you did a little bit, I think.
A little bit of cabbage, I think, might have gone in there.
Doesn't matter. You can always just put cabbage in next.
Okay, I'll get to the flavouring in a minute. So at the moment, we're just making the basic pottage up with the vegetables and a bit of meat. So I should be talking about the herbs. We're going to just add some herbs today. So there's no spices. As I say, this is a sort of poor people's food. So we're going to parsnip it and just put the last vegetables in there.
At the same time.
That's it, there we go. Give that a good stir up, mix all the vegetables in together. Got all those lovely flavours of all your vegetables there combining. There we go. Right, now what we're going to add to this, so I'm going to just add some bay leaves. These are nice sort of fresh bay leaves, new bay leaves, nice spring ones off the top of the bay tree. Oh, stir those in. And then the other herbs we're going to use today, we're going to use some rosemary. I'm just going to take all the leaves off the stalk, so we don't want any wooden bits in there. Yep. So yeah, I'm just taking all the leaves off the stalk here, so we've just got those, and some thyme. So again, just take all the leaves off the stalk. And I'm just going to chop these up a little bit. I'm not going to, I don't want them too small. I want it still to be able to be seen as herbs in there. I'm just going to get my knife. just chop these up just a little bit. We just want to release the flavour of the herbs into the cooking. So there you go. That's just chopped up just a little bit, just to release those lovely flavours. Now, just a couple more things to add to this. We're going to add some seasoning. We're going to add some salt and some pepper. You've got the salt and pepper, please, Lexi.
Okay.
There we go. What have you got first?
I think we should do pepper first.
Do some pepper first, okay.
Yeah. Here's the spoon.
Thank you very much. So a little sprinkling of pepper on that one, not too much. About half a teaspoon there. And salt.
That smells quite good, actually.
Salt doesn't really smell of anything. Pepper does, lovely smell of pepper. And a generous bit of salt there. Okay, we'll take that. And that one for me.
It does.
Right, the only other thing to add to this would be our water. Now you can use water, you can use beer, some stock, anything you like really. So I've got a little bit of vegetable stock here. I've just been heating, so it's already boiling and ready to go. So I'm just going to pour that into the pot now. There we go. Give that a good stir. All those flavours mixing together. That's what we want. Is a nice. That's a little bit more water in there. As I say, you can flavour it with an ale, with a beer, probably with wine as well if you wanted something a little bit more special. We're just sticking to a basic, more poor person's stew. Nothing too rich today. So, okay, that's that. Now I'm just going to put the lid on that. And we're just going to leave that to simmer. Okay, now while that's simmering, what we're going to do is we're going to show you another way that we can cook rabbit. And this time we're going to put it onto our spit. So we're going to take our rabbit here. This has just been skinned and gutted. So we're just going to push this through the middle of our rabbit here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie the legs up at the one end, just to hold it, stop it from spinning round. I've got just a little bit of string here. I'm just going to tie the legs around here. String. Right, okay, let's try different this. Now just hold that on the spit, stop it from moving around while we're roasting that. So there we go. Right, go down, I think, to start with. Right, I'm just going to move some of the fire across to underneath our rabbit, so you can start cooking. Now, to spit roast a rabbit would take probably around about an hour, I think, with a good fire underneath it. So I'm just going to leave that there now, just to cook. Now, what I'm going to do with the rabbit after I've cooked it today is I'm going to make a pie. So that will be Wednesday's demonstration. So if you'd like to join us on Wednesday, you can see the rabbit pie that we're going to make with the spit roasted rabbit. Now, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the herbs that I've used in the stew today. So we've got the bay leaves. Now bay leaves quite often you find them outside somebody's house, outside the door, and they were said to protect you from evil spirits and were considered to be good luck. And then we've got rosemary. Again, and that could be burnt with juniper berries, and that would be burnt in sick rooms. It was considered to be to help ward off infections and purify the air in somebody if they're sick. And then we've got thyme. Thyme is an aid to digestion, and thyme will help break down fatty foods. So, if you've got a fatty meat, thyme will quite often be served with it because that will help with the digestion. So that's that. Well, Wendy, you have a go at it yourself. We'll try to put some of the recipes up or some of the links to where I found my recipes on the Facebook page. Please give us a few days. We're going to try to sort of set a file up with some of the recipes that I've used or links to where you can find them either online or in some recipe books. But it's certainly smelling good, I can tell you that. The smell just smells lovely at the moment. So just one other thing about thyme, wild thyme. We've said if you were to drink an infusion of wild thyme, you could, and you wish to see fairies, you drink the wild thyme, and it is said you can see the fairies. So there's a little bit of folklore as well for you from going back quite a few years ago. Now we're just going to look at this rabbit stew because I know it's simmering away here quite nicely. Yeah, that's doing really well, really well. Now this I would normally leave to simmer for about 20 minutes, half an hour, just to make sure that the rabbit is cooked right the way through. And obviously it's not going to be quite that, not going to take that long today, so just leave that there for a moment. Now, to thicken your stews, they would use breadcrumbs, which we've used breadcrumbs before when we did the onions in the cumin sauce. For those who've seen some of the other videos, and it soaks up the juice, makes it nice and thick, and it gives it a real sort of hearty feel to it. Fills you right up. So I've got some breadcrumbs here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sprinkle some breadcrumbs in and just thicken the sauce up a little bit. Just pop those in there. Now, when it comes to sort of peasants' food, they would have cooked whatever they had. I mean, I've chosen the vegetables that I use today, but you could do any combination. Leeks, peas. Over the winter, they would have used dried peas that have dried their crop in the autumn, and it's harvested, and they'd have dried them. So they'd have kept those for over the winter when fresh vegetables were scarce. They could rehydrate the peas and use those in your pottage. You can also add things like pearl barley to your stew to make it thicker, to make it more filling. And obviously we've used a rabbit today, but they wouldn't have always had meat either. So you could do this recipe with the same herbs, just with the vegetables, and it's just as tasty. And it just gives you a really good filling meal. Served with bread on the trencher that we spoke about a couple of weeks ago. The bottom of your loaf of bread, which would have been burnt from being in the oven. Pour your rabbit stew over that, and you've got a really tasty meal. It's just it's starting to cook already. I'm just going to turn the rabbit over a little bit. Pop the lid back on that for a few minutes. I'm just going to turn the rabbit on the stick, so we want them nice and evenly done. It's cooking already there. Look, lovely. So it'll probably take about an hour to cook. Right, the liquid is still very, very lovely. It needs a little bit more thickening up, so I'm going to add some more breadcrumbs to this now. Now this would just be stale bread, made into breadcrumbs, and a good use of leftover bread that's gone hard and stale. It'd be very easy. It wouldn't be very easy to eat, so I'm quite happy to put into the stew. No, that's not lovely now. Just for a moment. Okay, now, as I say, on Wednesday, what we're going to be doing is making a pie. I know a few of you have asked if I can make some more pies. So we're going to do a rabbit pie, and there'll probably be other ingredients going into that as well. And again, one of those things would be, a pie would be something that you would put in whatever you had available. And then next Saturday, we will be cooking a suckling pig, and we will be doing a side dish to go with that. So I look forward to seeing you next week. Right, could you get me a bowl, please, Lexi, and we'll dish up some of this chicken rabbit stew. That's it. One on top's fine. No, one on your left hand. That's it. No, that's absolutely fine for rabbit stew. It's absolutely fine for our rabbit stew. So here we go. Smells lovely.
I can't see the rabbit.
So when you serve it, don't make sure you discard the bay leaves. You wouldn't eat those, you just take those out. So there we go, lovely steaming bowl of rabbit stew. So,
I'm planning to pull it
there we
down.
go. And the sauce is thickened nicely as well. So there we go, there you have it, your rabbit stew. So thank you for joining us today. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye, Sam.
It's a bit hot, isn't it?
Pull it down. Try some.
Ooh, that seems hot. Maybe hot. Is it?